Hello students, welcome you all to our brilliant channel Maths Nation. Dear students, if you have not subscribed Maths Nation, kindly subscribe it now and press the bell icon to get the notification of the upcoming videos. Students, I promise you to complete your syllabus and solve your all queries which you may kindly drop in my comment box. As for my promise, I have completed your syllabus. Now we are going through the revision series. In my last sessions we have discussed about polygons. Today we continue with this. Let us now recall what is polygon. Polygon is a closed surface which closed surface by the line segments. Triangle is also a polygon. Rectangle, quadrilaterals, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, all are polygons. Here let us discuss about quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals are those polygons which have four sides. A, B, C, D is a quadrilaterals which is a polygons which have four sides. Types of quadrilateral. How many types of quadrilaterals are there? Let us discuss types of quadrilaterals. The types of quadrilaterals. Types, please students note down types of quadrilaterals. What do you mean by quadrilaterals? Quadrilaterals are those polygons which have four sides. Types of quadrilaterals. How many types of quadrilaterals are there? At first, parallelogram. What do you mean by parallelograms? Parallelograms is the quadrilaterals which is bounded by four sides and both the pair of opposite sides are parallel to each other and have same measure. Suppose A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. A, B, C, D is a parallelogram where A, B parallel to C, D. Opposite sides are parallel to each other and A, D parallel to B, C. And both they have same measure. AB is equal to CD and BC is equal to AD. BC is equal to AD. This is called parallelogram. The properties of parallelogram says that this is a quadrilateral in which both the opposite pairs have same measure and are parallel to each other. This of same measure and are parallel to each other. Next, let us think about rhombus. What is rhombus? Rhombus is also a parallelogram whose all four sides have same measure. Rhombus, suppose this is suppose A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D is a rhombus whose rhombus is also a parallelogram whose measure of all four sides are measure same. Rhombus satisfies all the properties of a parallelogram, means AB here, AB parallel to CD and BC parallel to AD, and both have and all are of same measure. Here AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to AD. And another property of rhombus says that both the diagonals bisect each other at right angle. This is another property of parallelogram. Both the diagonals AC bisect BC at right angle. Bisect BC, bisect BD at right angle, means diagonals bisect each other at right angles. Okay. Then now let us keep it here. Now let us discuss some more types of parallelograms. Now keep it here. Look at here. Keep it. Sorry. This is all. Concise it and keep it here. If I use the next page, then it will be difficult for you to recall. Now let us discuss third types of quadrilaterals. Now third types of quadrilaterals is rectangle. Rectangle is also a types of parallelograms in which all the four it satisfies all the properties of a parallelograms and A, B, C, D. And here the another property is it satisfies ABCD is parallelogram. Here also is same as the parallelogram property. AB is equal to CD and AD is equal to BC, and both and AB parallel to CD, and here BC also parallel to AD, and AB is equal to CD and BC is equal to AD, and here both the diagonals of same measure. Here diagonals of same measure SC is equal to BD, and another property says that here the lines are perpendicular to each other, means all the angles, angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to angle D is 90 degree. In a rectangle is a quadrilateral in which opposite sides are parallel to each other, and opposite sides have same measure, and they and all the angles are right angle. Then next types of quadrilateral is fourth type is square. Square is also a type of rectangle whose all four sides are equal. The basic difference between A, B, C, D. The basic difference between parallelogram and rhombus is same as the basic difference between square and rectangle. Here A, B, C, D is a square which satisfies all the properties of a rectangle. Here also AB parallel to CD and BC parallel to AD, and here also the diagonals are of same measure. SC is equal to BD, and another property here is AB, and here also all angles are 90 degree. Angle B is equal to angle C is equal to angle D is 90 degree. Here another major property is here AB equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to AD. All the four sides are of same measure, and another property of the square is as same as the rhombus. Both the diagonals bisect each other at right angle. Means AC bisect AC bisect BD at right angle. This is the same as the property of a rhombus. Means all squares are rhombus, but all rhombus are not squares. Now let us discuss parallelogram. All rectangles are parallelogram, but all parallelograms are not rectangle. All squares are parallelogram, but all parallelogram are not squares. All rhombus are parallelogram, but all parallelogram are not rhombus. Here another major property is all squares are rhombus, but all rhombus are not square. All squares are rectangle, but all rectangles are not squares. Means square satisfies the property of rectangle, but the difference between square and rectangle is in a rectangle all the four sides do not have same measure, but in case of square all the four sides are of same measure. Now the another types of quadrilateral is trapezium. Now let us discuss about trapezium. What is trapezium? Trapezium is a type of quadrilateral in which opposite sides are in which any two opposite sides are parallel to each other and another pair doesn't parallel to each other. A quadrilateral in which one pair parallel sides A, B, C, D is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to CD, but BC is not parallel to AD. And the types of trapeziums, this is fifth types of quadrilateral. Trapezium. In case of trapezium, The types of trapezium: isosceles trapeziums. Isosceles trapezium says that isosceles trapezium is the type of trapezium in which non-parallel sides are of same measure. Suppose A, B, C, D is a trapezium. Suppose A, B, C, D is a trapezium in which AB parallel to CD and SD and BC are two non-parallel sides in case of isosceles trapeziums they are of same measure, are two non-parallel sides. Then in case of isosceles trapeziums, BC is equal to AD. They are of same measure in case of isosceles trapeziums. Now let us discuss what is kite. Kite is a type of quadrilateral. It has two pairs of equal adjacent sides but on equal opposite sides. Here this type kites is a type of parallelogram. Suppose A, B, C, D. It is sixth type of quadrilateral kite in which these sides are of same measure and these sides are of same measure. Quadrilateral is called a kite if it has a pair of equal adjacent sides and unequal opposite sides. Here kite AB is equal to BC and AD is equal to CD. Adjacent sides are of equal measure but opposite sides are of unequal measure. In this case, BC is not equal to AD and CD is not equal to AB. Okay. Then now let us discuss about properties of parallelogram. What is the properties of a parallelogram says? First properties of parallelogram says that, please students note down. I assure you students, please follow my video regularly. There is no need of any extra classes. From April, I will start my new sessions in which I will also start class 11. Okay. Please students follow my class. Properties of parallelograms. First properties of parallelogram says that the opposite sides are equal. The opposite sides are of equal measure. Suppose ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. Opposite sides are of same measure. Opposite sides are of same measure in which AB is parallel to CD and AB is equal to CD and BC is equal to AD and BC is also parallel to AD. Then another opposite angles are equal. The angle A is equal to angle C, angle D is equal to angle B. Here opposite angles are of, second property says that opposite angles are of same measure. Angle A is equal to angle C, angle B is equal to angle D. This says opposite angles are of same measure. Opposite angles are of same measure. Okay. Then another property says that then diagonals bisect each other. The diagonals bisect each other. AC bisect BD at O. Diagonals, the another property of parallelogram says that diagonals bisect each other. Means AC bisect BD at O. Okay. Now let us discuss the diagonal properties of rectangle. The properties of rectangle are same as the parallelogram, but only difference is here all the four angles are right angles. In case of rectangle, the rectangle satisfies all the properties of parallelograms. Only difference between parallelogram and rectangle is all angles are right angle and the diagonals are of same measure. Suppose here, now draw the perfect rectangle. Suppose A, B, C, D is a rectangle which satisfies all the properties is a of a, is a rectangle which satisfies all the properties of parallelogram. But another most important difference between a parallelogram and rectangle is, in case of parallelogram only opposite angles are of same measure, but in case of rectangle all angles are of same measure and of right angle. It's right angle. And another property says that the diagonals are of same measure and they bisect each other. Here another difference between parallelogram and rectangle is here diagonals are of same measure. SC is equal to BD, and here also they bisect each other. Means we come to the conclusion that all rectangles are parallelogram, but all parallelograms are not rectangles. Means the rectangle can satisfy the properties of parallelogram, but all parallelogram doesn't satisfy the properties of a rectangle. Now let us discuss about the properties of a rhombus. Now the properties of rhombus says that rhombus is also a type of parallelogram, but the basic difference between rhombus and parallelogram is, in case of rhombus, all the four sides are of same measure. The basic difference between rhombus and parallelogram is, here in case of rhombus all the four sides are of same measure, and here also in case of rhombus the diagonals bisect each other at right angle. In case of rhombus AC bisect BD at right angle. Okay, then now let us discuss about the properties of square. Now let us discuss about the properties of a square. Here suppose A, B, C, D is a square. Here A, B, C, D is a square. A, B, C, D is a square. Square is also a type of rectangle, but the basic difference between square and rectangle is, in case of square all the four sides are of same measure. Here in case of square AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to AD, and also a basic difference is here the diagonals AC and BD bisect each other at right angle. Bisect each other at right angle. Means look at here. All the square satisfies the property of rhombus, but all rhombus doesn't satisfy the property of a square. Okay, or in the basic difference between rhombus and square is, in case of square both the diagonals are of same measure, but in case of rhombus both the diagonals are not same measure. In case of square all the angles are right angles, but in case of rhombus opposite angles are of same measure, but all the angles are not right angles. Okay, now let us note the let us note the let us discuss about some examples. Okay, Students, I have already told you only knowing theory is not sufficient. Please practice variety of questions. Here the question 1, example 1 says that prove that any two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary to each other. What do you mean by supplementary to each other? Means the sum of these adjacent angles are 180 degree. Here A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. Here let given that let A, B, C, D is a parallelogram in which opposite angles are of same measure. Here angle A is equal to angle C, angle B is equal to angle D. And here we have to prove that adjacent angles are supplementary to each other, means to prove that angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree, or angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. This thing here we have to prove. And BC is equal to, or C angle C plus angle D is equal to 180 degree, and angle D plus angle A is equal to 180 degree. Okay. Now let us prove this. As here A B is parallel to CD and AD is the transversal, then according to the parallel sides and the transversal property, these two angles sum is 180 degree, because angle A plus angle D is equal to 180 degree, since the sum of interior angles of the same side of the transversal is 180 degree, because the sum of co-interior angles is 180 degree. Sum of co-interior angles is equal to 180 degree. Since angle A is equal to angle C and angle D is equal to angle B, this shows that then similarly we can prove that sum of angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree, and angle C plus angle D is also equal to 180 degree, and angle C plus angle D, angle B, and angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. In the same way we can prove this. Okay. Now let us discuss some more examples. Here another example says that the two adjacent angles of a parallelograms are in 2:3 ratio. Find the measure of each of its angles. Here the question says that, here another, I have already told you, please practice variety of questions. The variety of questions will be helpful for you in the exam hall. When you practice the variety of questions, then the questions which will be asked in the exam paper is not a challenge for you. Here the question says that two adjacent angles of a two adjacent angles of a parallelograms are as 2:3 ratio, then find the measure of each of its angles. Then find the measure of each of its angles. Then let A, B, C, D be a parallelogram. Let A, B, C, D be a parallelograms, and angle A is to angle B is 2:3. Then let angle A is equal to 2x and angle B is equal to 3x. Then according to the properties of parallelograms, angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. This shows that 2x plus 3x is equal to 180 degree. 5x is equal to 180 degree. X equal to 180 upon 5 is equal to 36 degree. This shows that angle A is equal to 2x is equal to 2 into 36 is equal to 72 degree. Then angle B is equal to 3x, which is equal to 3 into 36 is equal to 108 degree. Then as we know that in case of parallelogram, angle A equal to angle C, angle D is equal to angle B. Opposite angles are of equal measure. Then angle A is equal to angle C is equal to 72 degree. Then angle B is equal to angle D is equal to 108 degree. This means all these four angles are, this is 72 degree, this is 108 degree, this is 72 degree, this is 108 degree. This means we come to the conclusion that, keep it here, then we come to the conclusion that angle A is equal to 72 degree, angle B is equal to 108 degree, angle C is equal to 72 degree, and angle D is equal to 108 degree. In this way we can find out all the four angles of the parallelograms. Then now students, let us practice some more examples. Here another question says that in the adjoining figure, here another question says that in this figure, suppose A, B, C, D is a parallelograms. A, B, C, D. Here A, B, C, D is a parallelogram in which this angle is 75 degree. Then here BD is the diagonal, and BD is the diagonal. Then this angle is given 60 degree. Then here we have to find out CDB angle and ADB angle, CDB and ADB. Now let us calculate this. This shows that angle A is equal to 75 degree. Then here CBD angle is equal to 60 degree. Then we have to find angle CDB and angle ADB. Angle CDB and angle ADB. As we know that angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. By the properties of parallelogram, adjacent angles are supplementary to each other. Then here angle CBD is equal to 60 degree, which shows that angle ABD is equal to since angle A plus angle B is 180 degree and angle A is equal to 75 degree, this implies that angle B is 180 minus 75 is 105 degree. Then as this angle is 60 degree, this means this angle is ABD angle is 105 minus 60, which is equal to 45 degree. As this is 45 degree, and here we have to find out angle CDB and ADB and CDB. This is 45 degree. Then consider the triangle ABD. triangle. In this triangle, in ABD triangle, angle A is 75 degree and angle ABD is 45 degree. Then by angle sum property, angle ADB is equal to 180 minus 75 plus 45 degree, which is equal to 180 minus 120, which is equal to 60 degree. Angle ADB, this is 60 degree. And now let us find this angle. These two angles are, now let us find this angle. Here, as we know that according to the parallelogram property, angle B is equal to angle D, which is equal to 105 degree. And since the angle ADB is equal to 60 degree, then the angle BDC is equal to 105 minus 60, which is equal to 45 degree. Now by solving this, we can find that the angle CDB, this angle is 45 degree, and this angle and ADB is equal to 60 degree. Okay. Thank you, students. In my next sessions, we will continue with this. Till then, keep learning.